Hello, hello. Welcome to Top Shelf Backpacking Intro to Backpacking Part 8. So far we've covered what gear you need, where to get it, and how to pack it. So now let me show you where you're going to take all this gear out on trail. Let's get into it. So there are many different ways to find a good first backpacking trail to get out on your first adventure. I always like trails that start at a campground. That way you can pitch your stuff first night you're there. Make sure you got everything you need, that you're comfortable with how to pitch the tent and that kind of thing. And then pack everything up the next morning, start out on trail, do it out there in the real world, if you will. And a nice little chance to bail. If you're missing a piece, you're not comfortable with something, very easy to just get back in your car, head back home, try again another day. Now, finding which trails lead from campsites can be a little bit tricky. Some things I recommend: if you have a friend that's into backpacking, see if they'll take you out on the trip with them. If not, see if they have any recommendations. And if that doesn't work, keep your eyes peeled when you're out on your day hikes. You'd be surprised how many places do have places you could pitch a tent. So you're looking for a flat surface, big enough for your tent, that's away from water, a little ways off the trail kind of a thing. You also want to make sure the trailhead that you're hiking that particular day offers overnight parking, as not all do. So even though there might be a place to stay, it might not be completely legal or correct to leave your car parked there. So do your homework in that regard to make sure you can actually get out there. But I am a big fan of overnight backpacking your first time on trails you're already familiar with, so you know where your water is, you know where the campsites are, you know what the distances are like. So the only thing different might be the amount of weight you're packing with you on that trip. The other ways I like to find trails are all digital. You can download apps like AllTrails, which allow you to filter through not only distance, how far away the trail is from you, but you can actually search whether it's backpackable or not. This will usually also tell you if you need a parking pass to be able to park there overnight. I'm a big fan of their desktop version, and I do use AllTrails Pro so I can make my own maps. So if I know maybe I want to go on a long trip and connect a few trails, it's a nice, easy way for me to do so. So here's a look at AllTrails on the desktop here. I am logged in. This is the Pro version, which does allow me to download stuff and to create my own maps. What's nice about this is I just clicked on the Explore here, and I can see different trails in the area. You can click on one of these numbers. So this has 5 different hikes in the area. You can kind of zoom in to see more. Over here, they'll show mileage, estimated time to complete, lots of different options so you can click or scroll through. So you can see Dry Creek Falls here, a couple different trailheads that can get you there, depending on the length you're looking for, where you might be able to park. So definitely a nice option. And you also have the ability of going up here to Activity, clicking on Backpacking, and now we can see all the different potential trailhead options here. So we've got Table Mountain, it's rated as hard, 8.2 miles. There's a bunch of them here on the Eagle Creek Trail. So we've got some longer ones. Multnomah Falls is listed, Wyeast via Eagle Creek. Lots of different options in there. So that's just a nice way of sorting things. A lot of these will also have reviews, so you can see did somebody go recently and hike there, so you know exactly what the water conditions are, what the weather may be like. Is it muddy? Is it dry? What are the bugs like? Definitely a nice thing to pay attention to when you're looking at AllTrails. Specific to the area I tend to hike in is OregonHikers.org. If you Google your local area you want to go hiking, there's a good chance there is a kind of grassroots group there that has some sort of hiking guide. So this has either by area, so I can click the different parts I want to go hiking, or down here I can click backpackable, and if I happen to know the trail name, like Jefferson Park via South Brighton Bush Trailhead, this is the one I want to do again. I did it years and years ago and always want to go back, but according to this page, it is closed. Not sure when that was updated. Go down here to trip reports. Looks like it's been quite some time since there was a recent trip report. So if I wanted more information, I could punch in Jefferson Park from South Brighton Bush and go over to the Forest Service site. So this one's specific to the Willamette National Forest. And I can see fire status. I can see forest road closures, May through June, camping limits. Oftentimes they'll have some different hikes listed in here as well, giving you more information in regard to what's available at the trailhead, if those permits are needed, that kind of thing. Keep in mind you can always contact the park rangers either on the phone or by driving by. Other times they'll have maps available for you, which can be very helpful. They'll also have information like what roads are closed, what the snow levels are like, what the weather may be coming up on your planned trip. So they are a very good resource to use. I don't think I've ever met one that wasn't friendly, so always very helpful with that information that you may need to get out on your first backpacking trip. So that was a look at how to find a trail to get you and all of your new gear out on trail for your very first trip. Ask around, see if local stores, REIs, that kind of thing have suggestions. Utilize those tools I showed you, both out there in the real world and virtually online. Check back next week as we dive even deeper to getting you out on your very first backpacking trip. And for more information on all the gear and trails you see on this channel, visit topshelfbackpacking.com. And until I see you again, cheers.